All right, good morning, everyone. Today is Tuesday, March 26th. And of course, yesterday was Monday and I was not here. Doc's out of town all week and I was called out of the office unexpected from the family here. But everything's good. Everything's great. Today is Tuesday morning and everything's going well. I've got a couple updates for you. If you recall last week, we put on the trade EWW, right? Which is the Mexican ETF, right? It pretty much follows their stock market there, right? If you recall, we went long this market at $71.17. As I was putting together this video, I believe it was what? Today's Tuesday, Monday, Friday, Thursday. This was Thursday. All right, so if you recall, we went long on Thursday. Right here as the market took out this tiny little inside bar, but there was more to it. Look at the market came down, tested this low here, created an outside pattern right there, right? Took out the high and the low, then it created an inside and then a double inside, right? This was a double inside bar. See that? Inside here and then a tiny, tiny little inside. So we bought it as it broke up through that high at $71.17. Look where the market's trading right now, $72.95. That first profit target was $72.17. Remember, we were only risking 1 full point on the trade. 1 full point, right? And our first objective was a minimum of 1 full point. So 1 point above 71.17 was 72.17. That was easily hit yesterday, okay? Look at now, the market's at $72.99. So I took some profits off at the 1 point, and I took some off, okay, at the 80% level of the 2 times. So, okay, let me explain that, okay. If I was risking 2 points, or if I was risking, my initial stop loss was 1 point, right? So one of my profit objectives was 2 points. Right? That makes it a 2-to-1 reward to risk. And that price is $73.17. And we're getting close to it, by the way. Okay, 73.17, I think we hit 73.01. So 80% of $2, right? 80% of 2 points, rather, right? Puts us at $1.62. And if you add that to the entry of $70.17, that puts us at $72.77. So that's another profit objective, 72.17 and then 73.17. So write those down. Okay, I'm going to take them off now. And again, the high so far is 73.02. So this is a real profitable trade. We've almost hit the 2-to-1 reward to risk ratio. We've taken a little profits off at the 1 point, a little at the 80% of the 2 point profit target at 72.77. And we're trailing the remaining portion of this trade up to below today's low. Today's low is 72.44. So I'm willing to give back a portion if the market reverses completely and takes out the low of today, right up in here. All right, not bad trade, not bad at all. All right, let's look at one more trade that I just put on actually before I started this video. Goldman Sachs. If you recall last week, we were looking at Goldman Sachs up in here, right? When it made this bar, this inside pattern. I was looking to go long as it took out that high. Never did it. If you recall, the market made a lower high and a lower low, right? And then on Friday, or on Thursday rather, we put in an inside pattern. Still wasn't doing anything just then, okay? Then I was out of the office yesterday. Yesterday was an outside pattern where it took out the high and the low of the prior bar, and it closed actually in the bottom third, I would say. Closed at 146.11. Okay, right down here. So this is what I decided to do this morning. The market opened up at 148.29, kind of ran up. So I stuck a limit order, okay? I went long at 147.30. That's where my price is. I'm long at 147.30. Let me outline this trade. I am long at 147.30. Okay, buy 147.30. Right? Right in here, 147.30. My initial stop loss is actually below yesterday's low by 20 cents because it's a stock over $100, right? So I'm long at 147.30. My initial stop loss on this trade is 144.48, which is below yesterday's low by 20 cents. Yesterday's low is 144.68, so I am going to stop myself out at 144.48. So I'm risking, right, the risk on this trade is $2.82. So again, you got to position size yourself into this trade accordingly, right? That's where my stop is. Now, the first objective where I'm not going to lose anything is 150.12. And all I did was I added what my risk was to my entry, and that gave me 150.12. Okay, so that's the first objective. Okay, so write these numbers down if you're at all interested in this trade, rather, and then I will cover this tomorrow morning to see where we're at. But you know exactly where we're long. We're long at 147.30. Our initial catastrophe stop on this trade is at 144.48. Risking $2.82, and we're looking to make a minimum $2.82, okay, where we don't lose anything on the trade. Okay, so write this down, and I will be back with you tomorrow. The market right now is trading at 147.16, 146.82. It's coming down, but we got our protective stop right in here. I'm going to put that right in here. That's the stop on this trade. Again, EWW, great trade. Great trade. Market has run up almost 2 full points since entering this market right in here. So, all right, have a profitable day, and I'll be back with you tomorrow. Bye for now.